our third and final thought of the day, a blessing and a curse. So Noah awoke from his wine, and he knew what his younger son had done to him. Then he said, "Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants he shall be to his brethren." And he said, "Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem, and may Canaan be his servant. May God enlarge Japheth, and may he dwell in the tents of Shem, and may Canaan be his servant." It may be that the words, "what his younger son had done to him," speaking of Ham, is saying that Ham did more than just speak in an irreverent way about his father. Ham may very well have committed an actual physical perversion against his father as well. And this is not unlikely, and it would explain quite a bit, as we'll see later as we progress through the book of Genesis. We get to the account of Sodom and Gomorrah and all the way to the book of Revelation. This type of act may be what's being spoken of that Ham may have done to his father Noah. But the question is, why did Noah curse Ham's son Canaan instead of him? Again, commentators of past history have inserted Canaan into the account and said that Canaan must have participated with his father in what Ham did. But there are two reasons why that is not correct. The first is that it doesn't explain why Ham wasn't cursed along with Canaan. And more importantly, Canaan isn't even mentioned in the account. So people have to insert that into there. Let's review the answer as to why this is the case. Why he cursed Canaan and not Ham. The reason that Canaan is cursed and that Ham is not goes back to verse 1 of chapter 9. It says there, "So God blessed Noah and his sons." At that time I said that God had blessed Noah and his 3 sons, and it was certainly a blessing in their physical person and possibly in their spiritual person too. But that blessing does not necessarily transfer beyond them. I know this is a little confusing, but in other words, God had already blessed Ham, and therefore Noah could not curse Ham. The Bible clearly says elsewhere, "How shall I curse whom God has not cursed? And how shall I denounce whom the Lord has not denounced?" Because Ham had received God's blessing, it would be an act of defiance against God for Noah to turn around and curse him. Instead, he cursed Canaan. Ham was the youngest son of Noah, and Canaan was the youngest son of Ham. And so in order to demonstrate justice in this matter and to ensure that he did not curse somebody that God had already blessed, he turned his curse towards Canaan. The curse upon Noah, the curse of Noah upon Canaan, and the blessing of Shem and Japheth by Noah is the very first prophecy given by a man in the Bible. But what is left unstated in that prophecy is any word about Ham at all. And since that time, the descendants of Ham have remained generally outside of the world stage. They are the great ignored figure of prophecy in the Bible. Now, that's not to say that they're not important people, but if you look at the center of the world stage, it centers mostly on the Middle East, on Europe, or on America. And the descendants of Ham, which encompass that, are pretty much outside of the main focus of the world.